Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create GoToTraining Registrant on Typeform submission. So as a corporate trainer, I am conducting various training sessions for multiple clients and I am managing all these training sessions with the help of GoToTraining. So here for taking the registrations in the training sessions, I am using a registration form with the help of Typeform and I have also attached it on my website. So I want that as soon as an interested person is going to visit my website, they are going to submit this registration form with their details. Automatically that person should be added as a registrant in GoToTraining. To automate this entire process, we will have to set up the connection between Typeform and GoToTraining, and that we are going to do without any coding and any programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step for your business, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, we are going to learn step by step that how we can automatically add registrants in GoToTraining for every Typeform submission. So here as a corporate trainer, I am conducting various training sessions for different clients and employees so that they can enhance their skills, improve their qualifications and enhance their personality as well. Okay, so here I am managing all the training sessions with the help of GoToTraining, and to collect the registrations for these training sessions, I am using Typeform. I have already created a registration form and also I've attached it on my website. And now every time an interested person is going to submit this Typeform, automatically I want that person to be added as a registrant in my training session in GoToTraining. So to automate the entire process, we will have to set up the connection between Typeform and GoToTraining, and that we are going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of this amazing automation software that is Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect helps us to build the connections between our work applications without any coding and any programming skills to automate all our repetitive tasks. With the help of Pabbly Connect, today we are going to build the connection between Typeform and GoToTraining. So let's get started quickly. We are currently on the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect/INR in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are already an existing user like me, you can directly click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. So as an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. Now this is all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where we can find all the workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders like this. Now to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box is appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Create GoToTraining Registrant on Typeform submission. After giving the name to my workflow, now I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, because the automation which I'm going to set up recently is related to my webinars and meetings. So automations for webinars and meetings will be my folder. Then I'm going to click on create. And as we have done that, you can see a new screen is open in front of us. The screen contains two extremely important windows. We have trigger and actions. So what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now let's suppose my objective is that every time I'm going to receive a new form submission in Typeform by an interested client, automatically that person should be added as a registrant in GoToTraining. So here for that, I'm going to take Typeform in trigger and GoToTraining in my action step. When we are going to build the connection between these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the Typeform submission is received, then only the person who has submitted the form will be added as a registrant in GoToTraining, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating our automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, let's go towards our trigger step and let us select our trigger application first of all. So over here, our trigger application will be Typeform, as we want that as soon as a new form will be submitted in Typeform, then the response should be captured. So let's select Typeform as our trigger application. Then we will select the trigger event. what on the happening of which event in Typeform you want to capture the response. So I want that when a new entry will be made in my Typeform account, that means when a new form is going to be submitted by an interested person in Typeform, then my response should be captured, and with that response instantly my workflow should start. So for that, now we have to build the connection between Typeform and Pabbly Connect. To do that, you can see I am already logged into my Typeform account. I'm going to go back towards Pabbly Connect and we will click on connect. For building the connection, you can see we have two options: add new connection and select existing connection. If you already have an existing connection, you can just go with that. But if you want to create a new connection, I'm going to show you that how you have to do that. So let's go towards add new connection. Let us click on connect with Typeform. And because we are already logged in, so the account is detected. So you also have to keep in mind that you should already logged into the application which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect to make the connection easier and simple. So now the account is detected and Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Typeform account. And because our data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect, we can fearlessly click on accept. As we have done that, you can see that our authorization has become successful and the connection between Typeform and Pabbly Connect is built. So now we have to select the specific form by using which we want to capture the response. So I'm going to first of all take you towards my dashboard of Typeform account. And over here, you can see I have 3 forms. So you can also have multiple forms on your Typeform account, which you have created for different reasons. But you have to select a specific form which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect. So this is the registration form which I have created for GoToTraining. So I'm going to simply open this form. And this is the form. You can see that here we have the details: first name, last name, phone number, and the email. When an interested person is going to submit these details, the response of that person is going to be captured in Pabbly Connect. For that only, we are going to build the connection. So here I have created the form and also I have published it. You also have to do the same, and then you will simply select the form over here, registration form, and now I'm going to click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, it is showing waiting for response. This means that now, because we have connected our registration form with Pabbly Connect, we have to capture the response so that we can continue our automation. How we are going to capture the response? By simply making the new entry. As we have already connected the form, so when we will make the new entry, the response is going to be automatically captured. So this is the form which I have connected. We will go to a share option given over here on top, and with this option we will simply copy the link of the form. So here we have the link of the form. I'm going to copy and I'm going to open it in a new tab. And as we have done that, the form is open in front of us. So quickly I'm going to enter the details in these fields to submit the form. And because I am doing a test submission, so I'm going to use some dummy details over here. Let's start with a name. Let's say the name of the person who is submitting the form is interested user. Just a random name. And let's say the phone number of this interested user is this. We have the email as well: interested34@pabblytudes.com. All the dummy details are entered, and now I'm going to simply submit the form. Here it is asking is whether I have any additional questions. So currently I'm going to enter no. I will submit the form, and as soon as we have done that, I'm going to take you back towards Pabbly Connect. We will wait for a few seconds so that the response could be captured. And here you can see that the response is received. So in our response, we have received all the details. So let's start reading them one by one. First of all, we have the token, which is going to be unique. And here we have the submitted date and time. That means on which date and at what time the form is submitted. Then we have this landed date and time. That means on which date and at what time we have received the response. We have the form ID. We have the ending screen over here. We have the name of the form. When we'll scroll down, here we have the details. That means the answers which we have received from the form response. So here we have the email address of the client, same email address, same phone number. We have their name as well, interested, and here we have the last name user. And all these details are exactly the same which we have entered while submitting the form. This means our connection between Typeform and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. So now every time a new form will be submitted in Typeform, automatically the response is going to be captured in Pabbly Connect. Once we have set up this connection successfully, now our objective is to create this person who has submitted the form as a registrant in GoToTraining. So now we'll have to set up the connection between GoToTraining and Pabbly Connect. To do that, let's go back towards Pabbly Connect and we will select GoToTraining as our action application. Then what we want to perform, we want to create the registrant. So our action event will be create registrant. Let's click on connect. Again, to build the connection, you can see we have 2 options. So I am already logged into my GoToTraining account. Among these options, if you already have an existing connection, you can just go with that. I'm going to show you to build a new connection, and because I'm already logged into my GoToTraining account, the connection will be easier. So let's click on connect with GoToTraining. And here you can see that easily authorization has become successful. This means our connection between GoToTraining and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. So now just we have to enter the details in these fields and our registrant will be created. Our automation will be successfully set up. So first of all, we have to select the training name. For this, I'm going to take you towards my GoToTraining account. We will go towards my trainings. And here you can see that this is the training in which I want to add the registrants, unveiling the power of automation. This is the recent training for which I am capturing the registrations. Okay, so it is already selected, but if you have multiple trainings over here, you can select one of them from the drop down. Then here you have to provide the email address of the registrant. I have received the email and all the details of the client who is interested in attending the training in our earlier response through Typeform submission. So instead of entering the details manually, we will simply search the detail over here in the previous step and we will map it. So here we want email. I have already searched the email. It has redirected us towards the email of the client. Let us insert it from the previous step directly and it is mapped. When we have mapped this email, it has become dynamic. That means with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. So every time a new Typeform submission is going to be received by a new client, automatically this email is going to replace with a new email of that new client, and in this way we are going to automate the entire process. If we will enter the data manually over here by typing or by copy and pasting, then it will become static and then it is not going to replace every time. Then the workflow will stuck due to static details and we will not be able to automate the entire process. Now in the similar manner, we'll map first name and last name as well. So here we have received the first name. Let's map it, and now we'll map the last name as well. Okay, all these details have become dynamic and now our automation is set up. So let's click on Save and Send Test Request button. As we have done that, you can see that the response is captured. Along with this, we have received the registrant key as well. This means that the registrant is successfully created in our training. So I'm going to quickly take you towards my GoToTraining account. We will refresh the page once. And here you can see that in my training, 4 registrants are created. I'm going to go towards the registrants section. And here you can see that, yes, recently a new registrant is added with the name as interested user. And here we have the email. This means our connection between Typeform and GoToTraining is absolutely successful. And now on every form submission in Typeform, automatically a registrant will be created in GoToTraining. Once we have set up the connection successfully, we are going to test this workflow once again. So I'm going to take you back towards Typeform. Once again, we will copy the link of the form. I'm going to open it in a new tab in front of you. And I'm going to quickly submit the form with some other details this time. Let's say this time the name of the person who is interested in the training is amazing person. Let's say the phone number of this amazing person is, and let's say the email is amazing08@pablytudes.com. I'm going to quickly submit this response. And as the form is submitted with the details, now I'm going to once again take you towards GoToTraining. We will refresh the registrant section over here in GoToTraining. And you can see that as we have done that automatically without any manual efforts, and instantly a new registrant is added with the same details. This means our connection is absolutely successful and also our workflow is running fine. So you can also very easily create this amazing automation without any coding or programming requirements by simply setting up the connection between your Typeform account and GoToTraining. And then whenever the form will be submitted for the registration, automatically the registrant will be added with their details in GoToTraining. I hope this automation is clear to you. Also, it is helpful for your business. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.